let me show you what you can do with the Zendesk integrations in FlowHunt. Let's get right into it. My name is Arshia Kahani, and today I want to show you how you can use Zendesk integration in FlowHunt to maybe set up some things. I'm not going to go through very specific workflows. I'm just going to show you all the different tools and how you can use them in different scenarios. So first things first, we have to integrate Zendesk. So what you can do, you can come to the integrations tab, and in the search bar, you can just simply search for Zen. And here you can find the Zendesk integration. So here you need to follow some steps. So in order to connect your Zendesk account, you need your Zendesk subdomain, you need a API key ID, you need the API key itself, and then your app ID. So once you find that on your Zendesk platform, you can copy and paste all of that in here, and Zendesk will be integrated in FlowHunt after you click on integrate once you're done. So you connect the connect Zendesk button, and everything should be set up. Now I have Zendesk set up in a different workspace, so we're going to switch over to that one. So for example, this is a flow using some Zendesk components. Now before I show you an example, I want to first show you all the Zendesk components and what they can do. So you have two options. If you're using a linear flow, if you're not using any AI agents, you can just simply come to the add component section, and again you can click search for Zen. Now you have some triggers. So Zendesk ticket. So this trigger happens when a Zendesk ticket event is received. So if a new ticket is created, this flow is automatically going to be triggered. So you can have a nice little automation there with that. Zendesk chat input. So it receives the customer messages and routes them based on escalation. And Zendesk agent reply. So triggers when Zendesk agent replies to an escalated conversation. So whenever an agent actually sends a reply to a user, to an end user, to a customer, this flow is going to be executed. So you can have like review automations and so on and so forth. Now when it comes to these components, I'm going to go over to AI agent to show these to you as a tool. So we can just scroll down until we see this add tool button. And then over here, we can click on Zen. We can search for Zen. So add Zendesk internal note, add Zendesk public reply, archive conversation to Zendesk, check Zendesk agent availability, create Zendesk knowledge base article, create Zendesk ticket, escalate to Zendesk agent, get Zendesk knowledge base article, get Zendesk ticket comments, knowledge base categories, knowledge base sections, knowledge base articles themselves. So searching for Zendesk tickets, updating articles, and also updating tickets. So yeah, all of these can be added to an AI agent and then prompted to do a specific function. So for example, here we have a article. For example, setting up your vehicle profile in FlowHunt truck and caravan navigation. Let's say we have a imaginary navigation application, and then we add this to our Zendesk knowledge base. Now, once we do that, we have two options to actually crawl through this information. So number one, we can use search Zendesk articles and get Zendesk articles to grab that information. So we can kind of use it as a knowledge source. So here, for example, I said, how can I set up my vehicle profile in FlowHunt truck and caravan? And it answered based off of the knowledge base that I have. So here's how to set up your profile. Go to menu settings, vehicle profiles, add vehicle, and then available vehicle types and their settings and so on. And once configured, the app will automatically calculate routes based on your vehicle's parameters, which is exactly what we have here. Once configured, the routing algorithm will automatically bypass roads to accommodate to your vehicle. So it used our knowledge source, our knowledge base in Zendesk to fulfill this task. So let's see, I want to talk to a real agent. And here we're going to use a different tool. So first it's going to check for agent availability. Let's give a test email, test@test.com. And once I do that, it should first check for agent availability. Let's see if anyone's online. Unfortunately, there's no one online. Do you want me to create a ticket for you? Yes. And now it's going to create a ticket for us. So it's going to use another Zendesk tool to do that. So it automatically ended the conversation as well, because this conversation doesn't need to keep going. So conversation ended. And now if we go to our Zendesk, we're going to be able to see that ticket. So I'll see you there. Okay, so here we're going to be able to see all the conversation that was happening. So how can I set up my vehicle profile in FlowHunt Truck and Caravan? Then we can see the result. I want to talk to a real agent. I'd be happy to connect you with a live agent. Please provide your email address. Then we gave us our email address and so on and so forth. And from here on out, I'm basically in charge of the ticket. So now I can answer the ticket. It automatically gave us the correct tags as well. If you do have custom tags, it can completely be configured within the system prompt, and it will apply these custom tags based off of what the customer is saying. So you could have different request types, request categories, all these different fields that you can see on the left hand. These are custom fields and custom tags, which can be completely filled out by the AI agent as you go on as well. So using all of the different Zendesk components that I have here, so if I were to basically add all of them into one AI agent, of course this wouldn't be a public facing AI agent because it would be able to change your knowledge bases and so on. But if I were to add all of this to an AI agent, and then the prompt would be to be an assistant to my Zendesk platform, you basically have an all-in-one Zendesk manager, which is going to manage all your tasks, all the different things, and then you can have different triggers set up so that once something happens in your Zendesk, you're going to be able to trigger a specific flow that changes something. So if you have any questions about the Zendesk integration, make sure to leave in the comment section below. If not, I hope you have a wonderful day.